Historic Hurricane Melissa wrecked western parts of Jamaica. We know how devastating this was, the strongest storm to strike Jamaica on record, and it's tied for anywhere, that matter, by some measures. Now, the communities across the island are starting what's expected to be a long and challenging recovery, as we said, especially across the western part of the island. A relief organization, Mercy Chefs Global, has boots on the ground ready to help the locals. Joining us now is Mercy Chefs founder, Gary LeBlanc. Gary, great to talk with you again here on Fox Weather. Your team has done such great work in, unfortunately, what has been an active run over the last several years. But this particular disaster represents so many challenges. What is your team dealing with at this point?
Well, we've been on the island for 5 days now. We're fighting supply shortages. We've had a difficult time getting our team in. Now we're looking at fuel and equipment shortages, but we continue to do the very best we can under the circumstances. We're committed to doing whatever it takes to get the job done. We're over on the western part of the island in Malvern, just above Black River, and our teams are down in Black River right now. Feeding thousands of people there and in Crawford. We're trying to find another location on the White House side to set up an additional kitchen, but it's very, very discouraging down here.
Hey, Gary, you have a lot of experience to draw on, you and your team. Every disaster is different, and we understand that, but I would have to think the logistics of this one must be especially challenging. Being there on an island, the nature of this, with it effectively being like a giant tornado, what would you liken this to, if anything, that you've experienced in the past?
Well, anybody that's been in a Category 5 hurricane, Panama City after Michael, Puerto Rico after Maria, they all run together. It is surreal to stand in the middle of a Cat 5 damage, and there's just nothing left. Everything is down, and the people here are trying, but we're seeing people today that are quickly losing hope. They're already exhausted. The victims of this storm are exhausted already, and it's going to be a long haul for Jamaica.
What has been the greatest need so far? I know the destruction there. We had our team embedded. The scenes were heartbreaking. It feels like this is a total loss across parts of Western Jamaica.
Well, our cook team, our chef team is unbelievable, but it's a logistics problem. We have a ship coming from Puerto Rico with 50,000 pounds of equipment and supplies. We're still trying to fly things in with the help of some of the airlines, and even the cruise industry. RCL has stepped up and said, we can put things on our boat and get it over to you. So everybody's working to get product here on the island, but there are shortages. There are things that are out. Fuel is going to become an ever increasing issue. And then just making sure our team is well cared for and safe.
I wanted to ask you that. What has this been like for your team? I know that they've seen a lot. And what's the best way that if folks are watching from home, I know a lot of people want to help. What's the easiest way to do so?
Well, our team members have seen a lot over the years, and we work very hard at self-care and emotional care with them. But one of my team members that has never broken before came back from Black River this afternoon and just completely broke down. It was that startling. We do need folks to help us. This is going to be a long and an expensive recovery. And so if you'll go to mercychefs.com, you can donate at secure links on there and find out what we're doing in real time. And I would just ask people, continue to pray for Jamaica and help us out if you can. mercychefs.com.
Well, let your team know that they're doing amazing work. I know you do, but we're all thinking of you, and it's appreciated. We've seen these terrible scenes, but it's organizations like yours that help people in their absolute greatest time of need. So again, much appreciated. That's the founder of Mercy Chefs, Gary LeBlanc. Great to see you again, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ian.